I just received in the post today, it's a little bit slow making its way to Finland, but the first issue of the Amiga Addict magazine. Now, I filmed a video of me opening this and my first impressions, and to be honest, I was so distracted reading the magazine during my attempted review that there were a lot of pauses as I started reading articles. So I'm going to cut that video and try and just present the few useful bits of information that may be present in the 10 minutes of me reading the magazine. But I did want to say as well that in addition to Amiga Addict, I've been buying Amiga Future for years as well. It's a very different type of magazine. These two magazines cater, I think, for different users. I think there's a different feel to the magazines, and I don't think they're competing, is what I'm trying to say. The Amiga Addict is very much a British magazine in the tradition of Amiga format, maybe CU Amiga and these other Amiga magazines in the old days. It feels very much like a British magazine, and subscribe to both, is what I'm trying to say. You certainly won't be disappointed with either. So yeah, let's move on to my rubbish review of the magazine and the first impressions, and I'll come back at the end just with maybe a few other thoughts. So enjoy the video, and sorry for the poor editing here. So today, on January the 11th, the first issue of Amiga Addict has arrived in Finland. And I've not opened this yet, but I thought I'd use this as an opportunity to do a first impressions of the new British Amiga magazine. So I have ripped this open, as I'm doing this one-handed, as I don't yet have a tripod that fits my mobile phone. So, first impressions. I mean, we've all seen the cover online with Amiga Bill on the front, and it looks just as good in real life as it does online. It looks very professionally produced, actually. So, Fury of the Furries mentioned. Dave Haney on the front. It's a reasonable thickness as well. Certainly comparable to the Amiga magazines of old. Thick cardboard. Not cardboard, thick paper, but I mean it feels like cardboard. It's they haven't spared any expense on this, I don't think. So run down the list of the contributors, or at least some of the contributors, I guess. It looks very good. And the articles look interesting. Regulars demo scene column, which is particular interest to me. Talking about events, Amiga scene, Fury of the Furries. Yep, this all looks good. Review of PageStream. I'm kind of curious to see what they've covered there. I'm a little out of touch with some of the latest software, but generally this looks very nice. It's slightly. I mean, I used to buy Amiga format back in the old days, and this doesn't have an Amiga format kind of feel to the layout, but it has a very professional production quality, and the content looks really good. Yeah, to be honest, I'm getting distracted now because it's already looking really interesting, and I could forget that I'm filming this for a review and easily just spend an hour reading this, or probably more than an hour. An interview with Mike as well. Okay, well, to be honest, just flicking through that quickly, I'm really impressed. really, really impressed with what's been done. And I'm going to have some great reading ahead of me, I think, the next couple of days. So thank you for the team for putting this together. And yeah, I would recommend, if anyone has any doubts about funding or subscribing, I think just flicking through this quickly, just the quality and the amount of effort that's gone into this is just really a testament to those involved in the production. So fantastic. I hope that's of interest to some of you. And I should also mention, I don't know what channel I'll put this on. I've been making more of an effort recently on YouTube, but I've got a few different interests, and rather than have everything on a single channel, I'm starting to split things out. So maybe I'll create an Amiga specific channel for any future reviews like this that I do. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, good. Welcome back. I don't know how much of that I ended up cutting, probably most of it. There may have been 10 seconds of useful content in amongst the half an hour of me reading the magazine. So I just wanted to say, Amiga Addict, we've already covered. Amiga-addict.com. First issue is out. First issue's been out for some time. I'm just slow receiving it in Finland. The second issue, I think, is already in production. I don't see the date of release for the next one, but I know it's in production, and I know they're taking orders. So you can go to the shop.amigaaddict.com, and I believe you can pre-order the second magazine. Okay, it's not there yet, but I have seen discussions. There's things are happening, and I think you can subscribe as well, rather than just ordering one at a time. Amiga Future, I also mentioned, is the other surviving Amiga magazine. That's amigafuture.de. It's primarily, well, it was initially a German language magazine, but they now have the English translation as well in printed form. So, but that's the two, as far as I'm aware, the two surviving Amiga magazines. Well, the one surviving Amiga magazine and the one brand new British produced magazine, Amiga Addict. And the other thing, while I'm here, if you're interested in the Amiga and you're interested in music and in fact other retro platforms, then I also produce the Bitstream podcast, which is www.bitstream.uk. And I've got a number of episodes, including Demo Scene from 2020 parties, an Amiga remixed episode, and I think I've got another, Sid and Paula show as well. So if you're into just audio from games and Demo Scene, then do check out my Bitstream podcast as well. So just one more thing very, very quickly, finally. If you're into retro computers, specifically the Amiga, and amateur radio or ham radio, call it what you will, then check out my channel OH3SPN Finland. That's Oscar Hotel 3 Sierra Papa November, Finland. I've just shot a video and released it covering Amicom 2.3, which is an Amiga bit of software for packet radio use. And I've demonstrated this connecting to packet on HF. So if this means anything to you, great. Do subscribe, check it out. If not, don't worry. Thank you very much. Until next time.